Stadium, the exterior. But what's going on inside? 42,000 fans are watching the best in the world at what they do. Get ready for the 35th annual NBA All-Star Game. In his first NBA All-Star appearance, the 6'6" rookie from the Chicago Bulls, number 23, Michael Jordan. Bird trapped in the corner. Knocked away. Moses. Jordan chips it in. What a play. To this year's most valuable player. Winding down to 2 minutes remaining. Michael Jordan in the game goes baseline around everybody.
The scene is the Kingdome in Seattle, Washington. And
the leading All-Star vote getter and the league's leading scorer from the Chicago Bulls, 6'6", Michael Jordan.
Hands, I'll tell you, Magic to me is going to try and make something happen, either by himself. If he's got the shot, he's going to be looking for it, or get it going on the break.
Bird picked him up. Blackman at the free throw line. Rebound by Robert Parrish, who's already played more in this game than he did all of last year's All-Star. Jordan in a crowd. On the scoreboard for the first time as two Sixers of the Dallas Mavericks, who just missed out in the three-point shootout battle with Larry Bird. You'll see highlights at halftime. Michael Jordan with a fantastic move, has 5 points in the game, but he's just getting heated up. Turnover, Jordan.
I think that's the shot he won the slam dunk on. And nicely up to Michael Jordan. And I think it's the double pump tomahawk.
But the East is not one man doing all that.
Everybody's trying to assume that creator role for the East.
Bird did it there as Jordan on a good pass gets the basket. 6 on the shot clock for the East. Michael Jordan, big basket. And welcome to the 38th annual NBA All-Star Game from the Chicago Stadium.
The NBA leader in scoring and steals, an All-Star each of his 4 seasons. The charismatic star of the Chicago Bulls, 6'6", Michael Jordan.
Worked with him down in Houston, almost adopted him as a son.
Michael Jordan from outside. Nearly a steal by Magic. And Michael Jordan with 4. Jordan says, I never said it myself.
Yeah, and you remember the stories that Magic and Larry Bird didn't get along many years ago. There were 6 players yesterday in the Legends game that are younger than a king. Than Abdul-Jabbar.
Jordan with 8, Olajuwon with 8. Daugherty, Jordan. First it was Jordan to Daugherty, and now it goes the other way.
This game. Now look at the passing. Oh, Brad Daugherty right there shows you why he's the #1 center passing-wise in the NBA.
Jordan setting a screen from Larry Bird. Against Lever. Wow.
He's not being a very gracious host to this West Ball club. No. Now here's that penetration, the movement of Michael Jordan. I don't know what
44-42. 5:40 remaining. Michael Jordan knows the rims here, doesn't he?
Michael Jordan in the low post.
And a steal by Jordan. He spun it away from the mailman. Leads the NBA in steals. Is there anything he can't do? Been a quiet first half for him. Jordan. Michael! 20 points for Jordan. Lever defending Jordan. What can you do? 22 for Michael Jordan now. I'm impressed with Karl Malone.
That's being a rookie playing in this ball game.
Michael Jordan. Thomas and Jordan, the starting tandem, back out there now. Lever is all over Michael Jordan, picked up by Karl Malone on a switch, and Jordan gets the basket.
He was going to get to that basket one way or another. 2, 3, 4, and there's the 5th red shirt. Somehow he sneaks through there and is able to knock it in. Good roll with the rim.
Like a minefield in there. Jordan, showtime. Oh! was Ewing that got the ball to him.
Georgetown, and they're getting it now.
10-point lead for the East, 120 to 110. Jordan follows up Isaiah. Timeout, West. Jordan, 38 points. Regular passing and plays and thundering plays like this from beginning to end, Billy.
Oh, what a way to end this ball game. It's been so much fun for us just sitting here watching these guys do these great creative things on the court.
Aguirre was fouled at the other end.
Stars in a game of stars. You were the star of stars. Congratulations on being the 1988 All-Star MVP.
It's been a big all-star weekend for the NBA in Houston, Texas, as CBS Sports presents proudly the 39th annual NBA All-Star Game.
The 1988 NBA All-Star Game and the regular season as well. An All-Star each of his 5 seasons in the NBA, the league leader in scoring and steals. From the Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan.
These games. Michael Jordan, last year was his game.
Stockton are doing. They're pushing the ball. They're not worrying about a stamina problem.
Inside, reverse bank by Michael Jordan.
This reminds me of John Stockton at Gonzaga College. John playing with 4 guys over 6'8".
Inside, Michael Jordan with his second basket.
That was a mini showtime. Sequence. Watch Zeke hit Michael going on a backdoor move, and there it is. You thought he was going to do a 360.
Chris Mullen double team. Having trouble with the ball, and it's stolen away by Mark Price. Open court is Michael Jordan. Oh!
Gave it and took it back, and then soft layup.
Drexler comes right back at him. Can't do it, and there's Jordan in open court. He gets the basket. Michael Jordan with 8 points now.
Perfect roll. Karl Malone, think about it, 85, the 13th pick on the first round.
Somebody, quick pass to Akeem. Outlet pass, McHale with those long arms and an easy unmolested basket. No, not Isaiah, but Michael Jordan.
That was so pretty because Zeke throws it up there. Ah, beautiful.
And it's great to see those two doing it, particularly.
Nice pitch out by Kevin McHale to make it happen. See Zeke, he knows he's behind him.
That's what he can do in these all. 92-66. No contest at this point, and Michael Jordan slides through to his 14th point.
It's the right thumb. Consequently, he can't get up to really dunk.
Dale Ellis quickly turns it around, a rebound by McHale. It's a 24-point game. Great pass to Jordan. Is that Thomas?
That was a highlight. Oh, baseball, one skip pass.
And the two of them with a medium 5 on that one.
To his right. Here we have Zeke throwing this ball on that one bouncer, but hey, how about the catch at the other end by Michael Jordan on the dead run? I don't know, Buddy Kerr, because he can score.
Cutting to the basket is Jordan from Isaiah Thomas. He went backdoor around Alex English. Huge comeback here.
You'll see Isaiah here find it. There goes the back door. Beautiful bounce pass. You like to throw the bounce pass because it gives the cutter who's going back door.
But Malone missed the free throw. Made the basket prior to that. It's 132 to 116.
Here's your clear out.
And there's Michael Jordan's basket. Just as he drew it up. Is it that easy, Hubert,
Yes,
coach?
of course,
I didn't know that.
The championships in the NBA, the MVPs. I mean, come on. I mean, the list is just a knockout.
Michael Jordan from the corner with 2:15 to go has 24 points. And Pat Riley will improve his all-star coaching record to 3 wins and 4 losses. Michael Jordan open court with that tongue out. Jordan with 26 points.
is to take 12 great basketball players and divide up the minutes and keep everyone happy. Impossible.
Crowd's got to be happy.
Oh, yes.
Hubie, what have you enjoyed about this All-Star game as we come to the... And we'll have more memories today as we welcome you to Miami Arena.
The NBA scoring champion the last 3 seasons, and the league leader again this year, the leading vote getter in the Miller Lite NBA All-Star balloting from the Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan.
And he's got it, and it's now 7-2 in favor of the West.
Well, for people who really aren't zeroed in on Magic, that's his new shot.
And it's Jordan's new shot too, Hubie.
And he'll keep moving things around in the last quarter, try to find the 5 best.
Michael Jordan. I have a hunch Michael will be in there. Magic, the lead man. Jordan comes in. You wonder if he's going to match Magic shot for shot. And his first assist of this All-Star game. What about this one? Thomas through the legs of a defender to Michael Jordan.
How about the bounce pass? The bounce now by Isaiah. There it goes, right through legs. Fantastic.
Rebound is by Magic. An 18-point lead for the Eastern All-Stars. Their biggest lead. All right. Sort of a rebound off of Ewing. Thomas. Commissioner David Stern cheering Michael Jordan's acrobatics. We're halfway through this 4th quarter, the 40th All-Star game here in Miami. Michael Jordan, he's going more to the 3-point basket, although he came up empty yesterday. He's got 13 points in this game.
For the block, took his time. But, you know, it just seems that every time the West misses an easy opportunity, the East makes a play.
Michael Jordan, he may be on an MVP run of his own right now.
Kevin Jackson, and then the little spin move and how easily he came out of it for the shot.
Well, I think when we look at the Eastern team, we have Parrish, we have Ewing.
How about that guy?
Oh, well, why not? I mean, he's a candidate anytime.
From what will be a sold-out Charlotte Coliseum, it's the 41st NBA All-Star Game. America's greatest basketball players getting set to showcase their skills to the world. Today's game will be seen by television audiences in more than 70 countries and by the U.S. troops serving their country in the Persian Gulf.
Team that's going to rely on power, McHale, Parrish, Ewing, and Doherty inside. A lot of creativity with Michael Jordan.
At the underdog, the leading vote getter in the Miller Genuine Draft All-Star voting. He currently leads the league in scoring for the 5th consecutive season. From the Chicago Bulls in Wilmington, North Carolina, Michael Jordan.
That's how the West wants to play today. They want to play open court. They say, look, we're too small to match up against them size, power-wise. We just want to run it in an open game.
East 12, West 8. Dumars, Jordan, double clutch, gets the roll.
And that's what the crowd was waiting for. Michael Jordan to show him a little something.
Barkley in a crowd. Finds Jordan. Great pass from Barkley for the jam.
You think Michael needed a few tickets here for this special weekend?
Over 100, we were told. Michael back in and hitting right away. 8th for Michael, who's now the game.
East. Well, the West will pull away as Michael tries to...
Oh, yeah!
It looks so easy with him.
No, it doesn't.
That was one of your best moves, wasn't it, when you were playing?
That does not look easy to any mortal.
I thought he was going to shoot it with his left hand.
Leading the league in scoring at 30.8 in pursuit of his 5th consecutive.
He goes by you.
Jordan! Off a great pass from Hersey Hawkins, who could have had the layup himself, but went behind the back to Mike.
Knows who's in the game and knows who to get it to. The crowd wants to see Michael do it, and he certainly does.
Hersey Hawkins playing in his first All-Star game. Michael 17 for him after the emphatic slam.
And James Worthy just happened to turn at the last minute and saw Michael flying by. Where'd this guy come from? Second 42, turn. Oh, who's this guy going by? Michael finishing it off. He's so quick, he takes off from the foul line and finishes that dunk off. They cover so much ground, the great athletes.
Either team. Barkley trying to screen for Jordan. Spins around, has the shot, puts it down.
And what he wants to do is face up, get away from Stockton, who has the great hands, and he's become such a terrific mid-range shooter, 17, 18 feet. So confident in that shot.
Porter's pass deflected, and Michael winds up hooking it over to Wilkins. Michael all the way, lays it in.
And there's Mom, Miss Jordan. She likes it. The crowd liked it. Turns it up just another notch and hurries to get to the rim, where he's the best at finishing. And now Magic moves up front as the small forward with KJ and Hardaway still on the floor.
Jordan releases off the inbound and hits. 23 for Michael, and he remains in the game. Jordan. Left-handed off the drive. He's now 10 of 24 from the floor. In Orlando, Florida, all the weekend activities have wound down except the best one.
Through more than 1 million fan ballots, and Jordan has won that title 6 consecutive years.
All-Star balloting for the 6th straight season. He was the MVP of the regular season and the NBA Finals last year after leading the Chicago Bulls to their first NBA title. Currently leading the league in scoring for the 6th straight season, Michael Jordan.
On the run. They were off to a slow start, remember last year in Charlotte. Michael Jordan! Oh, my!
Michael just adding one more to the highlight film.
Interception by Isaiah Thomas.
Limited amount of practice time. You'll see the 1 or 2 set plays that the coaches have put in, but usually at the end, you see the one-on-one like that. Individual talent take over.
Eye contact with Michael, and he has 4. Led the Lakers to the title. Jordan!
No shot, nowhere to go, but found the way.
He was rested almost a full quarter. He comes out shooting.
That really made a big difference in resting a quarter.
Michael Jordan. He knows that sound. 5 for 5 from the floor for the mailman. Little thank you pass from Barkley to Michael.
A little bit of magic in Charles Barkley that time behind the back, drops it off.
Didn't need any help and trickled in, and Jordan leads the East with 14. Scotty. He's also one of the top defenders when they make the All-NBA defensive team out each year.
For the outlet pass, kind of sneak in behind the offensive player when he's not looking, and as a result.
So that was a pretty good case in point. Jordan over Drexler.
Today, the world's greatest athletes are showcased in the 43rd annual NBA All-Star Game.
6-time scoring champion who holds the highest scoring average in the history of the All-Star Game. The top vote-getter in the Miller Genuine Draft NBA All-Star balloting for the 7th straight season. From the world champion Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan.
And take him outside, so he's not used to that in college, a guy taking a 7-footer who can take jump shots.
Jordan with a move against Drexler, and Michael connects.
In this turnover so far, they haven't got the speed going yet. But here comes Michael Jordan. Oh, man. He slipped the defense, took it in, switched to the left hand. Oh.
Jordan playing the 2-man game, slips the screen. Move out of the way, Port. I got to get to the basket on this one. and somehow, some way, the point guards know who's on their right.
And all the players have more fun when you're in transition in All-Star games instead of set plays.
Jordan on a feed from Isaiah.
Give Isaiah credit that time because he told Michael to go back door.
Action on the money pass from Isaiah Thomas.
Foul was on Drexler, his second, as Jordan leading all scorers with 8 points. Oh, what a pass to Jordan!
And count it.
Who says that Thomas and Jordan don't get along?
The ball right past you here. That time, the perfect pass by Isaiah Thomas on the money. Turn your back, turn your head. Jordan will get free. Isaiah will find him.
West by 1, 9:36 left in the third, and Michael Jordan with an easy 2.
Crossover on you. I'm going to the left switch. Oh, what can you say? Michael Jordan at his best. This is the kind of games that he loved to play. And here he comes again. Michael Jordan back-to-back hoops. Uh-oh, he might make my prediction right. He's warming up.
70 seconds to go. 75. Jordan banks one home. It's a 3-point game.
Well, this guy's used to big finishes in this building, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right into Jordan. The quick shot, and he makes it. That's your call.
That can make a shot in that kind of situation. You think you put the ball in the right guy's hands?
Of course.
How many is that for Michael Jordan? 25, I believe. Jordan playing, remember, with 5 fouls. And he gives the East the lead. 123-121. 27 for Jordan.
But Michael Jordan with the basketball now, he gives a little show, and then let me step underneath and just kiss it off the front of the rim and hope to get a nice little roll.
Good exterior defense. Jordan with 28 seconds. Oh, line drive.
How do you shoot a 3? Going to your left, fading out of bounds, defensive player on it, getting smacked a little bit, and still knock it down.
Because he's Michael Jordan.
30 points for Jordan.
This is a special All-Star edition of NBA.
3-time NBA Most Valuable Player, 3 times Final MVP, and 7-time NBA Scoring Champ from the Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan.
The steal by Pippen. Hardaway for Jordan. Giving the East a 6-4 lead.
A very unselfish play there by Penny Hardaway off the feed.
Because of a lower back problem, and he told us no way he would miss this. Michael Jordan able to line drive at home, which will not set an NBA All-Star record. The record is 44-7. Michael Jordan getting down. Back in 1989 at the Houston Astrodome, 1 point the East hit 10 consecutive shots. Jordan got the pick. Yes, Michael Jordan providing a 2-point lead for the East. With 17 turnovers, Michael Jordan with the touch. He's 5 of 5. He has 10 points. Michael Jordan, Penny Hardaway at the guard. Michael Jordan with 12 points. And the East now leading by 5. And here comes Jordan going behind the back on Kidd. Hardaway back for Jordan.
Is it fun to play with Penny Hardaway?
Here is Richmond. It's Richmond not able to find Jordan with 20 points.
Now this is
on Peyton.
This is an explosive Jordan, though. Still comes that slam dunk. I mean, that head was right around the cylinder.
Cleveland, as you know, is home to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
And 2-time All-Star MVP from the Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan. Ladies and gentlemen, your 1997 NBA All-Stars.
Michael Jordan is back on the floor. Again, Baker posting, drawing the double team. Finding Jordan, yes, and it counts. A foul committed by Schrapp, and for Michael Jordan, that is his first field goal.
Coming off the bench, I think he's disappointed along with the rest of the Eastern squad with just 26 points up until that point in almost a quarter and a half. So Michael, instead of trying to do something with the ball, working hard without it.
But you love to see the big guys. Vin Baker that time, but nobody's doing it better than but the big guys passing the ball out of the low post. As much as Christian Laettner dislikes playing center, Jordan in the middle.
Oh, he did it right in the face of Sean Kemp. So the East is now within 7.
Take over. When you can score on Sean Kemp in the low post, there's nothing better than busting the big guys. And then Penny, Grant Hill, Penny and Glenn Rice.
On a 19-3 run by the East, and they keep coming. Let's get it by Jordan. So the West now leads by only 5. At one time, it was a 23-point ball.
Layup and Jordan over the top.
Jordan sweeping through.
And he just followed off a missed free throw.
The lead can evaporate very quickly.
Oh, he loves that play.
Unbelievable performance by Clyde's friend Michael Jordan, Brent.
Oh, that was a magnificent play off a missed free throw as he got to the glass and rammed it home. He has triggered this Eastern revival.
And a two-time All-Star MVP in his 11th NBA All-Star game. At guard from the Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan.
Is not known for passing, but more so for scoring.
Here is Michael. The head fake on Garnett. Over him into the lane with the game's first two.
So much for being sick.
Yeah, I think he's okay. He's got the bounce. He's got the skip. He's ready to put on the show here today.
The countdown at 39 early. It's right in the lane. There's no way Kevin Garnett has the lateral mobility to stay with Michael Jordan.
By the way, by a defender who's 6'11". There's Tim Hardaway of the Miami Heat on Gary Payton. Hill gets a piece of the pass, and Kemp comes away with it. Kemp pushing it up the floor, takes it in, dumps it off to Hill, and the reverse isn't there, but Jordan stuffs it home.
Now they got to push it up. Somebody got to get it in bounds and push it up quick. That's how you get the fans in it. You can't come down and walk it up right now.
Couldn't. Grant Hill unable to get the reverse layup. And Michael, everybody else is standing. And to me, that's the beauty of Michael Jordan. It's about timing. It's about positioning. Everybody else is going to be down on the floor, not knowing where the ball is. And Michael high above the rim. Everybody else only a spectator.
Jason Williams of the Nets checks in. Jordan, baseline, got it.
The thing that's happening out here today is nobody's double teaming anybody. So you're allowed to display your skills. You're allowed to use all your moves.
He didn't come here to be bashful.
How much did you listen to your All-Star coaches, Isaiah?
Well, I listen to him all the time because I was young and afraid like Kobe Bryant.
Count it, plus the foul for Jordan, who now has 8 and a chance for 9.
But Michael told him, bring your A game. And if you don't bring your A game, I'm going to embarrass you. Michael, get him on the low post right here, and then give him the fake and the fade and the lean. Follow through, and you get the little bounce and the skip. That's when you know he's in his rhythm.
Kemp back the other way. Even the big men can play like guards, or at least try to in this game. They all want to show they've got a handle. Jordan left alone. That's usually not a real good idea.
But Michael Jordan has the real handle.
David Robinson just looked at him and said, do you ever miss jumpers? Halfway between Milwaukee and Chicago. He said his dreams as a kid were just to go to Division I and be on TV every now and then. Now here he is at the ultimate game.
Kobe Bryant couldn't stop Michael Jordan.
He doesn't know what to do without his partner out there, but if he gets hot, he says he wants a lot of time and he wants the ball.
MJ slithers inside Bryant, and a goaltending call on Shaquille O'Neal, but he really took the youngster to school on that exchange.
Isolated along the baseline to back him down. You look inside, the little hitch, the step underneath. Kobe hung out to dry. Shaq Only the goaltend, possibly.
But see, that's what teammates do, Bill. You're not going to embarrass my teammates.
But that's what makes the Chicago situation so bizarre. Because they all want him back, and the people in Chicago love him.
And Jordan nails a three for emphasis as we discuss the situation. What friction there may be as we watch Michael hit the triple again between Jerry Reinsdorf and Jerry Krause and Phil Jackson, regardless of how enamored Jerry Krause may be of Tim Floyd of Iowa State.
And that's when Joe and I looked at each other and said, you know, I think we're getting a little too old for this stuff now.
Jordan spins into the lane. The up and under is there for him.
And you obviously told Shaq to inbound the ball, block a lot of shots, and rebound and throw long outlets.
When the guy's that big, you don't say anything to him but okay. When the guy's that big, you don't say anything to him but okay.
Van Exel threw a crowd with a miss.
Now the starting lineup at 6'6", playing in his 13th All-Star game, a guard from the Washington Wizards, Michael Jordan.
But he's watching. But they've got a really tough upcoming schedule, and he needs to be sharp.
Here's Kidd on the run. Walker returns to Jordan. Antoine Walker to Michael Jordan.
Well, that's one thing Walker can really do. See the floor and pass the ball, and that was right on the money.
How is the toe feeling? Is this going to be a chronic problem the rest of the year for you?
Toe's okay. It will probably be a chronic problem the rest of the season. However, I'm going to just suck it up and continue to play, continue to dominate. You know, Kobe's out here dominating, playing good. Oh, nice move by Kobe. Oh, but okay. Anyway, I'm glad to be here. It's unfortunate that I'm not playing, but we have a lot of other talent, and hopefully it'll be a good show today.
Michael Jordan with a couple spectacular plays.
Theatrics from Michael Jordan. He goes by Garnett, who's 7 feet plus. He goes over Duncan, and then Jordan, who's been using the left hand magnificently.
I'll probably take that option, and hopefully the pain will go away.
Shaq, let me ask you, there was an incident earlier in the season with the Chicago Bulls and Brad Miller.
Here comes Payton to the open floor for Weber. Blew the stuff, and Jordan ahead of the field. Jordan takes, he blew it. Whoa!
Oh, goodness gracious sakes alive.
Michael went back rim.
That's two blown back-to-back, Weber and Jordan, and Jordan was the easiest of the two.
Michael is feeling, he's blushing out there.
Now the starting lineup at 6'6", playing in his 13th All-Star game, a guard from the Washington Wizards, Michael Jordan.
This an All-Star Game series that dates back to 1951. The first two All-Star Games played at the old Boston Garden last season in Philadelphia. The West beat the East 135 to 120.
You see Stephon Marbury bringing it up, giving a little show at the same time there. But think about Indiana's problem at the end of the season. They must re-sign Reggie Miller. Jermaine O'Neal is someone they have to deal with. Then you talk about Michael Jordan finally scoring the basketball. And then Brad Miller, who's had an incredible year as a free agent as well.
Fratello, Jeff Van Gundy, Craig Sager, and Cheryl Miller, along with a star-studded crowd, including Denzel Washington, Hall of Famer, one of the NBA's great players, Bill Russell, came on as guarding Jordan. Michael hits the jumper, and he just said, about time.
Well, he was in much better rhythm there, going off the dribble on a hard pull-up instead of easing into open shots.
And here comes Jordan with Garnett back. Michael Jordan with his third field goal. He has 6 points.
Shaq ignores. He says to his teammate, not right now, just leave me alone.
Michael Jordan able to hit the fadeaway over Gary Payton. So Jordan with 8 points is now 2 away from passing Kareem as the all-time.
Gary Payton, the glove, legendary for his skills. Gary, what happened?
Checking out the action on Chinese television as we showed you earlier. Here's Jordan. Yes.
Coming up on 5 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Right now, he really is. He wants to hold on to this lead. He wants to win the game with the Eastern Conference.
Jason Kidd. And here's Michael Jordan. 16 for Jordan.
He's got a much better arc and rotation on the ball in the second half. It's up in the air. He's giving himself a chance to make those shots.
Sure, Michael was ready for the fact that Allen Iverson was tracking him the entire time and threw a beautiful bounce pass through the lane, anticipating Michael coming out on the other side of the rim.
Overall, the East with 32 victories. They've dominated the West with 19. Here's Jordan with a flip that goes home. And the crowd responds. Michael Jordan with 18 points. And the game is tied at 1:36. They have the full clock. And apparently there was a problem with the clock. It just stopped.
The shot clock should be turned off right now. They can run it all the way down.
Well, we're down to 10 seconds remaining in overtime. And Michael has the ball. Again guarded by Sean Marion. The fadeaway. Yes! With 4 and 8/10 seconds remaining, the West takes a timeout. Michael Jordan, not able to hit the game winner at the end of regulation, has just given the East a 2-point lead.
Marvin, as we see Michael takes the fadeaway again over the outstretched arm of Sean Marion and just hits an incredible shot right there. Again, we see it. Marion gets up into him. He's going to force him to take a tough shot. The fade, think about the strength you need to get that up. That was his 26th field goal attempt tonight. It takes a lot of energy to get this type of shot up and in.
And at the end of regulation, the West failed to call timeout so they could advance and take a last shot on Jordan Smith. Here they inbounded the ball instead of taking the timeout. Now it's in the backcourt with no timeouts left and only 3 seconds to go.
36 minutes.